going on, everybody? And I'm back for the first time live in a while. And I'm going to be sharing this video. It's another, it's a lot of these on YouTube, on the internet, period. I quit my job. I can't stand my job. I'm done. I'm risking it all. No more 9 to 5. And I get it. People frustrated. The job don't care about you. You're just a number. They replace you like that with someone else or with AI. They do layoffs, budget cuts. I get it. People be feeling like, why am I here? This job not paying enough. I'm working for pennies. I need higher pay. Everything like that. And you get men and women who get on the internet and they vent. Some cry. They do it from home. They do it in their vehicle. I've seen quit my job videos of people who doing it in the parking lot at the job. Like they haven't even quit yet, but they don't want to go back into that building. But you see so many of these, and this one is by this guy named Chief Keece. I guess it's a play on Chief Keece, the music artist from Chicago. So he called himself Keece, Keece. He's the content creator, and he's 25, and he said he's risking it all. He's quitting his job. And I want you all to hear his story and why I don't recommend this, especially in these type of circumstances that he's in. And the way this economy is, and you see layoffs. I'm seeing all type of companies talking about, they want to restructure and focus on AI positions, so they're doing layoffs. So this really is not the time for that. Now he talks about wanting to be his own boss, his own business. I get that. I feel him on that. He got his own YouTube channel just as I do, and I'm sure he's trying to get monetized on that and start getting paid from YouTube, and that's understandable. But people, we can't be letting things go as far as our income, even though we're upset when we don't have a plan B, we don't have anything lined up. Especially when you got people dependent on you, we can't just quit cold turkey. I don't even recommend it for people who is just you. I mean, some people might be in a position to just quit cold turkey, and that's cool. If you got a mom and dad to go back to, you can finish paying out your lease, whatever the case is going to be, with where you're renting it. And now you just got your vehicle. You're going back home with mom and dad. You're just trying to save. Well, first you got to get another job to save, but you able to go there, slashing more than half of your bills so you can restructure yourself. And everybody know if they got that situation, well, they can go back home to mom and dad. There are people who cannot, yet they still do stuff like Chief Keece here and say, I quit my job, I'm risking it all. I'm about to step out on faith and things like that. But we can't be doing this in 2025 the way things are and what may be coming. It's not time to be saying, I'm quitting my job and then you don't got nothing else coming. I'm risking it all. Okay, I get it. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to run through this video and we're going to kind of dissect everything, and I'm going to throw my suggestions in and my points on, why you shouldn't go this route. And I'm telling this to him if he sees my video. Don't. Yeah, I hope he land on his feet, and I hope his YouTube channel, takes off. But this is not the route to go. So I'm about to share it now. I want you all to listen up. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Y'all should see the video now. Now here he is. That's the content creator, Chief Keece. He had 152 subscribers. YouTube fair use. Fair use. Here we go. He's 25.
At some point, you just got to take a risk. Literally today, I just quit my job I was working there for about 13 months, so a little over a year. And for the past few weeks before, and I literally just quit today, mind you. Today was the day, literally just a few hours ago. Um, but yeah, and I've been quitting the job with like, oh, I have another job in mind. I realized if I want to elevate in my life and get to that next level, I got to take the risk, man. I'm ready to, be my own boss, work for myself. And this is extremely risky because I'm 25 years old.
Okay, I understand him on that. It's extremely risky. Be his own boss, like I was saying. I feel him on that. But I think he is aware of what he's doing. But as I let him go, you're going to see why I don't agree. Like I said, his situation is not just him. And this video, it said 6 days ago, so it looked like he quit on January 30th or the 31st, maybe the 30th. He was only there for 13 months, he said, so not long at all. So I don't know how bad the conditions were. I've even heard some people thinking he didn't quit. He actually got fired, maybe, but we have to take his word for it. But the whole be my own boss, I get that, but you work on that while you still got income that's coming in. All right, let's continue.
I have a 2 year old son who greatly depends on me and his mother. I live in a condo. Rent isn't extremely generous here. It does cost. There's a lot of bills that need to be paid. I have a dog. I have my lady. So it's not the most cheapest situation on the planet. So it is extremely risky. I'm risking everything.
And that's why I'm saying, so pets cost, he had a dog, he got a dog, got a child, then he have his girlfriend. I'm assuming she's not employed right now. They have this condo that I'm sure is over $1,200 a month, plus they other bills. You talk about a child, and Dr. Boyce Watkins said because of inflation, the average cost to raise a child from when they born to 18, that's just with necessities. We're not talking about extra vacation trips, toys, $318,000 to raise one child. And so then, his girlfriend, she has to eat. Then you got to buy dog food, take the dog to the vet. So this is why I'm saying, everything he just running down right there, I don't think this is a good decision to risk it all like this. And who knows, maybe by the end of February, get into March when spring starts, he might be rethinking things. But I'm advising anyone that sees my video or his, don't follow in his footsteps and what he's doing, especially if you got child and the other parent is not working. And, if you throw a pet in there, that's even extra. Here we go.
I was prepared for the pushback from friends and family, my significant other, anybody who had pushback, but she supports me, and I'm grateful and blessed for that. But I realized, especially as a black male, because I worked at an office job, I worked in a call center, and I'm busting my ass, man. Like I did everything that my managers asked of me, and then some. I took on a leadership role there. I mean, I did everything, and one thing I realized is when you're in the industry, like working in an office or stuff like that, anything that's not a labor, break your back, Amazon delivery driver, something like that. I don't know. I just feel like management and people in higher positions always look at you with a like a yeah, but because the people in the higher positions, they're all Caucasian. And so I have nothing against it is what it is, but and I don't want to make this like this type of video, but I just realized it's as an African American male working in that space, there's no winning. There's not. There's always going to be a question mark, no matter how good you do, no matter how much you outperform and put up the best stats.
Okay. Do you all think he's playing the race card here? He said all of the positions in power are held by Caucasian people, and that's the case at this call center that he was at. And him feeling, he's African American, I'm not able to advance, move up. Maybe he feels like they're putting him in a box on purpose. Do you all think he has a point here playing the race card? Because we have to be real careful, black people do, when we decide we want to play that card, and that's not what it is. Because it's already hard to try and prove it because it can hide behind anything. And so it could be real and he's experiencing that, or he's just seeing what he thinks it may be because he's not moving up or getting the pay that he wants after only 13 months. And so we throwing the race card in there. So black people, we have to be careful when we decide to throw that race card out there. I mean, there are times when it's valid, but we weaken that card just because we throw it out there when we're not getting what we feel we deserve. So let's be careful with that one.
Show up on time and do everything and lead and hold yourself accountable. Anything they ask, overtime, all that. It's always gonna be but and I just didn't like the direction my job was going. It was almost like they were just the more I did, the more they expected, and it's just like and then there's people moving out faster than me. I'm like, dude, I'm hustling. So I mean, I've always been kind of a person who always wanted to work for myself, and I have a plan. I'm gonna get into running my own business and uploading on YouTube, of course. I've always been off and on YouTube, especially on this channel, off and on for several years. As you can probably look back, I've experienced with many forms of content. It's been hard to keep up with, but I will be uploading quite frequently on this channel, most likely a lot more. Just giving updates and giving my advice and my experiences and my perspective on things, and trying to pass knowledge, as much knowledge as I have through my experiences and through things I've gone through to you guys. I work a lot of jobs, guys. You name it, I've done it. Delivery, warehouse, office, HR, call center, janitor, you name it, pawn shop. Bro, you name it, Walmart. I worked at a freaking Japanese store called Daiso, an Asian store that sold random, Hello Kitty and Sanrio and a whole bunch of other cool stuff there. You name it, I've worked at quite a few jobs. This is meaning.
So he wears a lot of hats. He just ran down a laundry list of places that he's been employed at, came and went, so on and so forth. A lot of what he named, didn't require, any type of secondary education, meaning past high school after you. So at least maybe, I don't know if he's actually ever attended any college or university. Maybe he don't have any student loans. But again, if he does, that all just snowballs into why you just don't quit something after 13 months. And I don't know how long he stayed in these positions. I mean, he's 25, probably turning 26 this year. And so it looks like he's just job hopping from place to place. So I don't know what his resume looks like. But definitely a lot of stuff that he mentioned didn't require him to go to college and possibly take out any student loans. That doesn't mean he doesn't have any. And if he does, that's going to, those payments are still coming every month. And so he's still going to have to deal with that with no income at the moment. I mean, he quit, so I guess he can file for unemployment this month and get something. But, he's definitely made things tougher for himself. And that's why anyone listening, I don't recommend you do this. Not for women, not for men. You don't quit without having some type of backup plan to have income. It'd be different if you already had something lined up, and then now it's more like of a success story instead of a journey story. Watch me try and level up after quitting my job, and like he said, he dealt with the pushback. I mean, his girlfriend, the mother of their child, is supporting him. At least he has that. But man, okay, let's keep it going.
Being my own boss has always been something I've been interested in. Just because just you get tired of just being devalued and disrespected, and at some point you got to recognize your value and recognize your worth and recognize your potential. But potential is one thing, but you actually have to act on it. You can't just be scared forever. I'm 25, but you have a kid to just change your mindset a bit. I'm 25, but I'm living like I'm 35. I feel like I'm a bit older than my mindset feels a bit older right now than maybe compared to some other 25-year-olds that don't have kids, because having a kid does change your mindset. Um, but this is what I'm going to do. This is an extreme risk, but I'm going all in 100%. You got to take risks in life, like my guy on TV, FS1, Colin Coward. You got to take big swings, man, if you want to elevate. And I want to elevate. Just being stagnant, being at the bottom, fighting against all the stuff, working for a company just to barely get anywhere. I could work for a company for 5, 10, 15 years just to make a couple bucks more. Just a couple bucks more.
Now you mentioned Colin Cowherd on FS1. He does the sports, and I'm sure Colin makes quite a bit of money. I wonder what his advice would be to Chief Keece here if he told him I quit my job, I'm trying to be my own boss, and I don't have anything else lined up. I know he's quoting Colin saying, "Hey, you have to, go out here and take your chances," but I don't think Colin meant just like this, you know. But anyway,
Or it's not. What am I doing here? I'm grinding my ass for. Instead of spending 40 hours a week at a job, I could just use those 40 hours and put into my business what I want to do, my businesses, into my companies, what I want to grow, instead of benefiting someone else. And this is stuff I've all heard before, but the time is now. And I recommend to you, if you've been feeling like, 2025, this is my year, I'm going to take over. I'm going all in. Do it. What are you waiting for, bro? This isn't some success video. This is just me just kind of documenting the journey, and and it is scary. It's very scary, but sometimes you just gotta do what you got. Especially as a man, you gotta follow your gut and do what you think is gonna be best in the long run for yourself, for your family, and just in general. And you want to do what makes you happy. That's what it's all about. Because if you're not happy, what are you really doing? You work at some job, but if you're missing
the happy part, I'm all for that. But we also know that being adults can involve doing things that we don't want to do to reach that happy result. And we don't want to do things based on emotion that's going to cause us even longer to get to that happy place that we're looking for, our purpose, our passion, things like that. I understand he feels down right now, distraught, but he's got too much riding on him to just quit and just to have no longer have an income at this point. That's I don't think that's not the responsible thing to do. And even though he got the support of his child's mother, his girlfriend, how fast can he get back on his feet? What business is he trying to start? Does he have a business plan? What does he have saved up? There's so much more that goes into this, and I just wish he hadn't quit right now, because you don't want to see this family go through it just because no dollar signs, no money is coming in. All right, let's continue. We're almost at the end.
miserable, that bleeds into your regular life. You're miserable, chances are the people around you are probably going to be miserable too. So, even if you don't want to leave your job, start working on what you like on the side. I'm not going to recommend you to leave your job, especially, you don't got to do what I did, but spend an hour or two a day on your side project, your side business, whether it's, Amazon FBA, FBM, which I'm going to be getting into, music or, art, whatever it is. Spend an hour or or two a day when you come home from work, whatever, put the kids to bed, and just put an hour or two a day into it. Open up the computer, open up your laptop, just do your research and just put yourself in the mindset of just, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put time and effort into this. And eventually it becomes routine. And, you start looking forward to, this is the spot, and you just make it a routine, and then it'll start becoming natural. But yeah, this is my journey. This is quite the risk. Video one, I haven't made a video like this before, but, the journey starts now, guys. And you guys want to join me? Subscribe and keep watching. But I'd like to thank you for watching this video. And, whatever you want in your life, whatever you want, you already have it. You just got to take it. Anything you want in this world, anything you want in this life, money, whatever, it's already yours. It's already yours. You just got to go take it. Okay? So thank you for watching this video. I'll catch y'all later. You have a blessed day. Peace.
Okay, and there we have it. He's stepping out on faith, basically. That's what more can I say about that? If you all want to follow him on this journey, his page is Chief Keece, and we'll see where he goes from there. But don't make these type of decisions out of the blue just because you about to go to the office later on tonight or tomorrow, whatever your schedule is, first shift, second or third, and you get there and your head just explodes, and so you come back and say you want to quit all of a sudden and make a video saying, hey, this ain't what's up, this ain't for me. I understand there's a lot of people feeling like that, but let's not just make these decisions falling into our emotions. You trying to level up, I get it, start your own thing. And I agree with him near the end where he says, even though he's taking the risk, hey, once you're done at the office, spend an hour or two on what you're trying to actually do to make money, and that is actually your passion. You went into music, maybe you trying to start a restaurant. He mentioned being a content creator, all of that. But yeah, do that until it's making up to where it can replace your current situation. Look at all of your bills, line all of that up. Don't just go out here and do what he just did and quit. And now, he's saying, follow me on my journey, And so he joins the list in a long line of videos of people saying, I quit my job, it's over, I'm done. Yeah, I wish all of those people well. This isn't the first video I've seen like this. But again, anybody who's hasn't quit, don't do it yet unless hey, I got this lined up, the next job or your business, and that's set to replace your bills. That's the first thing you start right there. However much you paying out every month, you just try and make that amount from working for yourself, and then you can tell the job goodbye, because now what you make is now paying all of your monthly whatever for your child, your dog, whoever depends on you. But don't do it like this. I don't know how much cash the man has saved up. That's definitely going to be needed. He's worked at a lot of places, and I don't know, what he's managed to save from them. He tell you name it, I've done it. So, cash is, definitely important in this situation if you're just going to jump out the window like that and quit. But hey, everybody, if you're thinking about quitting right now, please write everything down and take a moment to chill and before you just, make a certain decision like that. Otherwise, it can really turn out and have you upside down out here. No income. That's not a good feeling to have. And so if you are thinking about it, think about, go watch some videos of some people who did it and see how they turned out, the ones who did it the wrong way versus, having a backup plan already. Well, not even the backup plan, the replacement plan. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on the video and my thoughts on it. And I'm telling everyone who sees my video and his, please don't go the route that he did. Listen to what he said near the end, where he said, "Hey, come home from the job and then work on what you really want to do, so you can start getting that monetized. Don't just quit and you got dog and uh, girlfriend who's also the mother of you all's child, and you got the only income. So girlfriend got to eat, child, dog. And, this is talking to the men out there, uh, ladies. If it's just you and your child, and you got a pet, and if your guy stays at home, whatever the situation is, even though you don't see it too much like that, it's normally going to be this guy who's quitting and the girlfriend is not working. Even though some situations out here where it's probably some ladies, she working, he not, but either way, I don't recommend whoever got the income, the man or the woman, to just quit the way he did, and now you running off. We got a son, and I got my man, and we got a cat, or like he said, you got his girl, a child, and a dog. No, everybody, that's that one income, and now nobody's got anything coming in. Please be a little bit more careful and use better judgment before you all jump out the window when it comes to the fact that you hate your job and you want to be your own boss. You can get to working for yourself, but do it in stages. Don't let the job just run you emotionally to left field, and it starts messing with your mental health. So if you all have quit the job or thinking about it, let me know down in the comments below. If you quit it already, let me know how it's working out for you without no backup plan. And for those who are thinking about quitting their job, does this make you change your mind or wait a little bit? Put that down in the comments too. Like I said, I don't recommend it, but to each their own. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this video out there. The channel is Facts or Feelings. No spaces, all one word. Type that in the YouTube search, Facts or Feelings, no spaces, and my channel comes right up. And stay busy. Don't quit something unless you can afford to. I'm out.